This investigation took us to a house built in 1988 in between the community of Axtell, Texas and Leroy, Texas. The house is a beautiful, sprawling, two-story ranch-style house with a separate game room attached to the right side of the house. This place has been plagued with paranormal activity. There has been 3 family relations that have lived separately in this house over the years. The mother, her oldest daughter, and now this daughter and her family, all plagued with these strange occurrences. The claims of activity include seeing a small figure on the stairs leading up to the upstairs bedroom, having the security alarm on the back door go off without the door being open, lights and the TV turning off and on in the game room, hearing footsteps upstairs when no one is there, hearing voices in the living room and upstairs bedroom, being held down on the bed by an unseen force, feelings of being watched while trying to sleep. When her son lived there, he saw a dark figure of a man standing in his doorway to the bedroom. Her brother-in-law was pushed down the stairs by forces unseen. They also had a shelf of dolls on the wall upstairs, and when she went upstairs, all the dolls were on the floor.
Hi, this is McLennan County Paranormal Investigations team. We are at a house in Leroy, Texas this evening. As usual, they haven't told me anything about what's happening at this home. However, I'm standing in the front yard of this property. It is a large property, and the first thing I picked up was there's tons of people walking around the front of this property. I'd say 50 to 75 people, and they're all pissed. They're angry, and I don't know why, and I'm not sure if they're residual or if they're actually here right now. I can't tell yet because I haven't been able to interact with anyone, but they're just wandering through, and they're just like clenching their fist and just angry. So that's not a good start to an investigation, but I'm getting ready to go through the house and do my initial walk through there. Maybe after that it'll make more sense as to what's going on out here. But a lot of activity on this property so far. So I guess we'll get started. Okay, so I'm back at the front gate of the property where you first come in, and there's a group of people standing here, and they're talking amongst themselves. I hear the name James come up, I hear Big Jim come up, and they're saying things like, "You screwed me over," they're just angry, and I don't know what it's about. All I know is that they're angry with somebody named James or Big Jim.
How many of them do you think's out there?
Well, there's about 30 right here. And there's a group here. I'd say probably 50 people out here. I mean, they don't, I would say these people are from maybe turn of the century, maybe? Early 1900s, somewhere in there. But it's like a mob. I don't know, whatever it is, it's not good, so I hope the house is better. So that's all I got right now. So I'm getting ready to start the walkthrough of the house. We're going to start in this room here first, but before I do, I would just like to say thank you to all of the fans that have watched our videos this year at the end of 2019. Thank you so much for all your comments and for viewing our videos. It's very special to us, and I just want to say thank you on behalf of the entire team. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Ay, ay, ay. So this This room is very heavy. Wow. First thing I'm getting is these windows here in the front. I think that people stand in the windows and look in to this room, probably even knock on the windows. I keep looking up at the ceiling. I think there's probably a lot of movement in this room. It's like I'm hearing things banging, falling on the floor. It's like somebody likes to hang out in this room. Male. But I don't think he's part of the current family that lives here. I'm not quite sure how he fits into this yet. But this is his space. So I would think that when people come into this room, they're going to feel the presence of someone else in here, if they're sensitive at all. I would probably think that they even could feel like their breath on their neck, or hearing voices in this room. It's got a smell to it. I'm trying to figure out what that smell is. It's like I'm not really sure what the smell is, but yeah, there's, I'm hearing something tapping over here. I don't think they probably come out here very much. This is kind of a creepy space. So, all right, let's go ahead and start in the house, I guess. Okay, so I'm getting ready to start the walkthrough in the house. But before I do, I just wanted to mention that when I was outside, I was looking at the parked cars on the side of the property, and something crawled between two of the cars at a space about probably that wide. It was about that high off the ground. I'd say it was about this big around, and it had little legs, and it just ran past between the two cars. Never seen anything quite like that before. If I had to describe it, I would say it looked like a giant tick. Or, yeah, that would be the closest thing I can think of, is like a thing with little legs. Very creepy. So we're in the living room, and the living room doesn't feel too bad compared to the last room I was just in. I am feeling like I'm being gravitated upstairs, but we're going to go ahead and do the downstairs first since we're here. The only thing that's coming to me for this room is maybe hearing footsteps in this room. But I'm not really getting anything else. So probably just if they're in the other room, they're hearing something moving in here, and there's no one in here. So let's go around this way, I guess, into the dining room. Something about the dining room table.
From the stairwell here in the ceiling is I'd have a dark mass, pretty large. It would always seem to be around the stairwell, and then it would always be above here on the ceiling from this area
sitting
here.
At the table. I'm hearing footsteps above. So it's possible that they're hearing footsteps while they're down here as well. Something moving around up there, or someone moving around up there. All right, go ahead and let's move on to whatever this next room is. Kitchen. Feeling of being watched in this room.
I got a real heavy feeling when I walked in.
Yeah, I think there's a woman that's attached to this room. I think she may come in from time to time and open cabinets.
So the alarm will sound whenever the door is opened.
And it will show here in the, and it shows
Or
what
when it
doors.
is shut, and it goes off by itself without the door being open.
Maybe, again, moving things in this room.
When you're looking for the one store you can trust to have the exact battery you need right when you need it, whether it's for your car, riding mower, motorcycle, laptop, smartphone, watch, plus light bulbs for lamps, floodlights, can lights, appliances, all topped off by helpful experts, it's easy to see why nobody else stacks up to batteries plus bulbs. Did I mention we also repair smartphones? Batteries plus bulbs. Trust the plus.
Gizmo Guru has the largest selection of paintball guns and accessories. It's the only store that has its own field, so call them to plan your next party or event. They have the largest selections of airsoft guns in Central Texas. They also carry a large assortment of martial art equipment, swords, and knives. Ghost! We have the largest selection of ghost hunting equipment in Central Texas. Gizmo Guru, 3302 Franklin Avenue, Waco, Texas.
This room is almost making me nauseous. A lot of activity in this room. There's a smell in the room that...
I just got real dizzy.
Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on it. It's not a bad smell, it's just a unusual smell. They've got people standing around this bed watching them at night.
In here, I've felt that something is watching me sleep.
Wow. I don't think I'd be comfortable sleeping in this room.
I've also seen a white shadow figure going across the bedroom door.
So far, this is probably the heaviest room in the house besides the first room, the room that we, this whole area, the bedroom, the bathroom is the heaviest. So whoever is in this room, I'm sure they're feeling it. Okay, so I guess that's all the rooms downstairs, so let's head up. I want you to point your camera up there because I feel like there's a woman standing at the top of the stairs.
I don't see her, but
That doesn't mean she's not there.
okay, I feel like I was being pushed back.
Oh, me too. I just not fell. Okay, so we've just come up the stairs, and when I was downstairs looking up, I felt like there was a woman standing up here at the top of the stairs. And coming up, Mike and I both almost felt like we were being pushed back down the stairs. So I think somebody's very territorial up here and didn't want us to come up here.
Okay, my brother-in-law was halfway up the stairs. He turned to talk to us, and he just fell down the stairs. His head and bottom hit all the way down, and he landed about right here.
But, oh well, let's come in this bedroom. So this is where the woman hangs out. This is her space. So I would imagine that the people in this room would feel her presence or someone's presence. Feel like she's blonde, long blonde hair, wavy, probably in her mid to late 20s. Quite attractive. She likes to look out this window and see what's going on outside. Oh, really dizzy in here. I almost feel like if I were to push through that, I'd fall right through that wall. Like if it's like a funhouse effect, where I feel like if I just keep going, I'm just gonna fall.
You think it could be a portal?
I don't feel. I mean, it's possible. I don't feel a portal here, but you know, it's not uncommon for ghosts to be able to travel through walls anyway. So it's very possible that that's what's happening in this closet, in and out of this closet. But I don't feel like it's a portal. So in this room, I would think that they would, like I said, feel like they're being watched. That very good chance that they're being touched at night or the beds are moving.
Most activity with my son has occurred in here because this was his room when we lived here, and he had literally been held down on the bed. He said there was a black shadow that would march around the bed, and he could see it. And then on one occasion, it literally, he felt like it put the pressure on his chest and literally held him down on the bed, and he couldn't move. He couldn't get up. And he's always felt like somebody or something was watching him in this room. Always uneasy room that he...
Last bedroom. Feels heavy in here.
It's weird in here too.
Was that a
This is,
door?
there's a little door here, yeah.
That's weird. What does it go to?
I don't know. It's part of the attic.
Cool.
Ooh. That's interesting. Okay, this room is actually making me nauseous. My chest is pounding, and I'm not afraid. It just feels pressure on my chest. Wow. I think the people who sleep in this room, or the person who sleeps in this room, is very afraid at night. Like the bedroom downstairs, they're both being watched, they're both being touched. Things making noises up here, footsteps, whispers. It's almost like there's a little dog that likes to get on the bed here and sleep at the foot of the bed. At night. So maybe they've lost a dog or something that still likes to hang around the family. And I think the woman cries a lot too. It just seems like the woman from
blonde.
the other end, they may hear her crying. I'm not feeling any portals. Oh, they probably put those down so I couldn't see what they were, to give them any, to influence. That's okay. That's smart. Yeah, I would be very uncomfortable in this room. And so I think that's the entire house. So that's a wrap up for me, and I'm very anxious to hear what the family's been going through and see how close I came to getting the activity correct. So thank you for watching.
Hi, we are in a home close to Leroy, and we are with the homeowner, Melody, and this is Missy, I'm Cindy. Joey's over here, he's gonna keep track and see if we can see some stick figures hanging around. We're gonna do an EVP session. Okay. If there's anyone here with us, we have the flashlights here. The black one is for yes. You can tap it, it'll light up. The silver one's no for when we ask other questions. Oh, I forgot to turn on my toy here. You can touch this thing and make it loud, but it won't hurt you. Trying to turn on button. Is that the right one? See all those pretty lights? You come over close to this, you don't even have to touch it. You just get around it and make it go off. So, is anyone here with us right now?
Got a stick figure over by the dresser.
Are you taping it?
I am.
Dresser?
We're straight in front of you.
The wardrobe?
Mm-hmm.
Hi. My name is Cindy. You want to come talk to us? Come over and touch the flashlight. The black one is yes, silver one's no. Can you do that? Or come close to this right here. Make it light up to yellow or red. Are you a male? It's lighting up yellow. Does that mean yes when you light this up to yellow? Touch that black flashlight and that'll tell me yes. Please.
Did you die here?
We are not here to hurt you. We want to help. Is there any way we can help you? Make something light up. Do this one. See? Stick figure.
Still there?
Still there. You're over there. You can come closer.
Why are you here?
Do you watch me as I sleep?
K2's going off.
Yeah, I saw that. Hi.
Are you angry with someone here?
Well, since you want to do the K2, let's do this. Make it flash 1 time for yes, 2 times for no. Can you do that? You have the energy? If you do, make it flash 1 time now. Must be a male. You're hard-headed, huh? Are you a little boy? A little girl? Let me put it another way. Are you male?
It's gone.
Where'd you go? You don't want to talk to us? I'm gonna put you up closer to this. Mess with this, not the camera. Can you do that? Can you come close to it now?
Are you the one that walks on the staircase?
This is a transistor radio type. The scanning mechanism has been taken out, so it continually scans through the station. Maybe we can get some answers through the white noise, but it is a noisy box, so when I turn it on, don't let it scare you away.
Gone from the ceiling fan.
Nowhere in sight.
Nowhere in sight.
Where'd you go? Show yourself. I'm gonna turn it on now. Okay, can you tell us who you are?
What is your name? Can you tell us your name?
Where are you at in this room?
Roger. One seat. Drunk. Down.
Did you hear drum?
I heard drunk. Yeah. Are you drunk?
Back in the ceiling fan.
Hi, you're back. Tell us your name, please.
Services on. Customize.
Are you experiencing any unexplainable noises or activity in your home or office, or do you know someone who does? Please contact us at 254-749-5839, or you can email us at mcpi@live.com.